The message.
Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy, Jordan. What's up, boy? How you doing, my guy?
I'm all right, man. I'm chilling. How you doing, baby?
Man, I'm doing motherfucking fabulous, man. I ain't got no complaints. You know what I mean? I'm still riding on the high. My Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? My Sixers ain't doing too good. But my boy Braun and the Lakers, they winning. They doing pretty well as well. You understand? So I'm feeling good. You hear me?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I like the fact that I started out with the high. I'm still on the high from the Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying? A Super Bowl victory. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you know I was at the combine. I was at the combine this weekend. You know what I mean? I got to see them boys close and personal. You know what I'm saying? Hey, them boys out there zooming, dog. The boys out there zooming. And the fastest one I seen was in the running backs. The guy, he ran 4.38 first, and then his second one, he broke that one. You know what I mean? Boys out there zooming. Oh, Trey Henderson from Ohio State. You know what I mean? Just out there. Shador was out there. I mean, obviously he didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? But just his presence being out there, the fans going crazy for him. You see his jewelry shining from the stands. Diamonds dancing around his neck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I had a good weekend. You know what I mean? And I'm here, dog. I'm here. Feel me?
Yeah. Lakers are doing well too, so you should be happy. LeBron, Luka.
Yeah, and listen, I wasn't expecting my Sixers to beat the Warriors at all. You know what I mean? And we talked and shit like that. But see, it took. Watch this. It took for Quentin Grimes, you know what I'm saying, to go off in order for us to get a dub. While Paul George, who did not want, you know what I'm saying, is playing around and had under 10 points until he hit that shot over Draymond or whatever the case may be. That's the type of stuff I be talking about. I mean, I know anything can happen in basketball. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, Quentin Grimes got to go for damn near 50. And if he wasn't missing so many free throws, nigga, he would have been in the 50s. You feel what I'm saying? Him and Max Max had an off night. Max is always getting money, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, he's not, unless he's going to turn into Allen Iverson overnight. No, you know, you feel what I'm saying? Good, but not that. You feel me? But Paul George, bro, we got to do that. We got to get that out of a guy that's not even on a multi-year extension. You feel what I'm saying? To get a dub. Can't stand that, man.
Watch Quentin Grimes go for 15 next game now. And then we're gonna see what Paul George do.
He probably will, man. You feel me? Now listen, I got my guy Juan, you know what I mean? Juan Slick, he was on the show, you know what I'm saying, with us a couple times. We always talk boxing, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and bring him on in here, you know what I mean? My nigga Juan. What's good, baby?
What's up, bro?
What's good with you? Hey, can you turn your phone to the side for me, please?
I got you, bro. What's up?
Right the fuck there. Right the fuck there. You feel me? So listen, my nigga Juan, that's my nigga Jordan. Top, you know what I mean? That's my nigga Jordan. I know he watched the show, so I know you know who he is. You know what I mean? Jordan, that's my nigga Juan. You know what I mean? I met that nigga at work. Come to find out he was related to my wife. You know what I'm saying? So we fam all day. You know what I mean? We was already locked in and loaded, acting the fool before that. You feel what I'm saying? Before you found that shit out. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Related with? Like what, cousin or?
Yeah, type shit. You know what I mean? Through marriage shit. He's married. I'm not married. I'm married into being family with him. Him and my wife, they already cousins. We found this out at work.
My first time meeting you. What's good?
What's good, homie? You all right?
No, I'm chilling, man. I mean, I'm not the happiest nigga in the world, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's Ramadan, so I gotta be on a good little path, good little, you know. I don't want to say, I shouldn't say. Sometimes you gotta separate my sports from my spirituals. You know what I'm saying? But
no doubt, respect.
You know, the Warriors lost the other day, so I'm a bit pissed. You feel me? So. It is what it is, and you already know Baltimore took that loss. So I'm not right now. I'm on a down right now. You feel
All
me?
right. We got you get another crack at it, B.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, my bad.
I see you, bro. I see you.
What team you support?
Hey, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I'm really a diehard Ravens fan, man. Back since Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson days, yo.
Okay, I respect it because that's the same way with me. So I'm with you now. You see, we on the same team right now. We on the same team.
He said he's a Raider fan first.
Yeah,
you feel me? And then he's a Baltimore Raven. So I guess y'all semi on the same team. Yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all both can take this L. God damn it. Hell is we talking about? Both of you niggas.
You and your Eagles, what though? I respect. You respect. Hey, hell of a season, man. Hell of a season. You had a hell of a season, man.
Man, appreciate it, man. I was down at the combine, bro, and listen, all the AFC fans.
Yeah.
I had my Eagles jersey on and my Eagles jacket on. You know what I'm saying? Trey had the Bengals on. Leaky had the Eagles Jalen Hurts jersey on. Yeah. Man, every AFC team that was down there, me and my moms, we was counting. It was only 8 teams like jerseys or coach that we didn't see. But all of the AFC teams was there damn near. And all of them seemed, it was like, man, thank you. Yeah. Congrats. I did not want to see the Chiefs 3-peat. Thank you. Oh, my God. Even the Ravens fans, somebody had on the Earl Thomas jersey. You know what I mean? There's a couple of Lamar Jackson jerseys down there. Man, thank you for beating the Chiefs. We did not want to see them win. You know what I mean? So it was love. It was always love. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, man, for the viewers right now, I want to make sure I hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things under the lights. You feel what I'm saying? So we go ahead and talk sports, man, so we ain't gonna waste no more time. Now, Juan, I'm never gonna have you on the show. You know what I mean? I'm never not gonna have you on the show if we talking a little boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Normally when me and you zone, you know what I mean, whole show is boxing. But here I'm gonna have you for a segment, you know what I mean, and we're gonna get busy. Now it was a big fight this weekend. Big fight this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach and Tank Davis. Got it on in Brooklyn in the Barclays Center. You feel me? Yeah. Now, you a boxing historian. Jordan, the way you are with soccer is your number one, football is my number one, boxing is his number one. Exactly. So he can tell you about boxers that I may not know him. He already watched them 10 times already. He already watched them. You know what I mean? That's just how we can go back and watch highlights and that's what this nigga be doing. Watching fights and just watching shit. So he's never not ordering the fight, nigga. He's always ordering. You feel me? So, had a big fight this weekend, and it was a controversial draw between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Okay? You seen the fight. I seen the fight. Everybody's seen the fight. And everybody's talking that, Tank Davis lost the fight. Lamont Roach was robbed. He should have won the fight. Tank took a knee. They didn't call it a knockdown, which is the rule in boxing, no matter what the reason is. They didn't rule it a knockdown. Give me your thoughts on this fight between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, and then let me know if you feel like he got robbed, if Lamont Roach got robbed tonight, robbed or not. Talk to me.
Well, man, like I said, you got to beat the champ. We all know that. You got to hands down demolish the champ. And they would fight for the 135 crown. And right. Like I always tell you, bro, you got to really go in there and dog walk the champ. And did I think he dog walked him? No. So my thing, man, it's a treat. It's we're gonna get it again. I do believe this year. Like I said, man, but I had Lamont, man. I had it, going back and forth. I had Lamont up by a round or so, but when that knockdown, man, that would have put Lamont on the top.
Yeah.
So as we all know, man, as you take a knee, that's that's 10-8 round. We know that.
Yep. So
I don't know what the judges was doing, man, but at the end of the day, man, like I said, the treat is, man, we get to see it again.
Yeah.
And I do believe, man, guys like that, man, they sparred each other, man. They've been knowing each other. They grew up together, man. And that's a tough assignment, man. And I like the way Lamont, man, showcased his skills. He kept his defense tight. And Tank wanted to let him open up, man, but he knew he couldn't do that because one shot and he was looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, I got it, man. I got Lamont winning, man.
Yeah.
Off the 8-10 round, man. It should have been called a knockdown.
So basically, it was a robbery.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, I'm not about to sit up here and be like, yeah, I knew Lamont Roach. No, I didn't. No. I didn't know Lamont Roach before this. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I went back and watched the fight maybe a week ago, and then the day before the fight, I watched the full fight just to see, you know what I mean, on Lamont Roach, like the day before the fight, just to see what he was hitting on. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm watching the fight, you know what I mean? And I'm just like everybody else, like, all right, he cherry picked. You know, when I found out who he was fighting, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, this Tank, you know, he always cherry picking fights and shit. You know what I mean? He gonna get somebody he know he can knock out. Yeah. So I'm going into it like, yeah, he gonna go ahead and knock dude out, man. You know what I mean? He gonna cherry pick somebody easy. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm watching the fight start, and I'm like, he going to Tank, but Tank normally lets that happen because all Tank knockouts is uppercuts, counter uppercuts and shit like that. But that left hand, them fighters get greedy. You touch Tank, you know what I mean? Oh shit, just like Ryan Garcia did, just like Leo Santa Cruz did. Oh shit, I hit him, and then boom, voila, he hit you with the counter uppercut left, and the fight's over with. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm watching him, and I'm like, he's not getting greedy with Tank. He ain't forcing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, man, you talked all the time about this shit. You take Tank's dominant thing away, which is that left hand uppercut or that left hand counter. You take that away. What is he going to do? I also told you before, I said, bro, he reminds me of Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson was in the 80s and he was knocking all them dudes out, the heavyweight division back then was wide open, right? There wasn't no dogs like that. So Mike Tyson came through knocking them dudes out. But when he came against somebody that's going to make him box, Buster Douglas, Lennox, and Evander, and you know Buster Douglas had that title that fast, and Evander came through. And let me get that from you, Playboy. Let me get that from you. But it's the fact that he took away Mike Tyson's best asset, and he made Mike Tyson actually box. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Evander did, and just like Lennox did, and that's how I be comparing Tank. And we've seen it Saturday night. I'm not saying he, is supposed to be a runaway. But Lamont Roach won that fight. You feel me? He took every punch that Tank's best punch, that left one, man, he was eating that shit. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, he can't hurt him. He can't hurt Lamont Roach. I said, it's going to be a long night. You feel what I'm saying? And I just feel like, so I felt like he was winning the fight before that, before the fucking knockdown. So the knockdown, which should have been called, enhanced it. You got a guy like Tank that come out here and say hair grease got in his eyes, and his eyes was burning. But his hair braider came out and exposed him and said, I did your hair on Thursday. You did workouts, weigh-ins, and training, and all of that type of. You didn't just go get your hair done and then just sit down for 3 days. That ain't what you do in boxing. You keep working up until the fight. You feel what I'm saying? So you've been sweating, you've been doing all of that. That was your excuse? No, nigga. I think he got touched. It don't gotta mean that very moment. I think you got touched and you was feeling that shit. Yeah. I don't care what nobody got to say. And you took a knee and you needed some time to, you're gonna lean out and get your face wiped off. That's cool. It's a knockdown. And they didn't give it to him. So absolutely Lamont Roach was robbed. You absolutely right, he was robbed. You know what I mean? So I'm glad we'll be able to get to see it again. Tank said they can do it in May. You know what I mean? All right, cool. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, I want to see Tank do it again. Because I know Lamont Roach, he took on the boogeyman, who people think is the boogeyman. People put Tank all the way up here. And he stepped into the boogeyman house and took his motherfucking lunch, you ask me. You feel what I'm saying? So if he had stepped to Tank with no problems, I know if Tank wouldn't even accepted this rematch, it's like, shit, all right, well, nigga, I'll fight Shakur. Because Shakur said, I got to fight for you, a title match. But I'm just saying, he ain't afraid. I wanted to see what Tank was going to do. I mean, more so what Lamont Roach was going to do because he approached the boogeyman. You feel what I'm saying? And put hands on him. So I know he'll fight whoever. Tank, are you going to take the rematch? And he did it. So it was a robbery. That was a bad night for boxing. I don't care what nobody got to say. That dude worked hard, bro. Yeah. If Tank would have beat him, I'd have said, nah, he got him, bro. He got him. Man, he was Tank stumbling and everything. When have we seen Tank stumble multiple times in a fight from a punch, man? He the one got everybody else stumbling.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, like I said, bro, like everybody used to Tank being an aggressor, you know what I mean, getting boys out of there. And Lamont, he knocked on the boogeyman's door, told him, man, let's play. Let's go get it. I ain't scared. I ain't backing down. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. I got 2 hands just like you do. And all that shit you doing to the other cats, that shit don't work over here, man.
Yeah, it don't.
It don't get no play in this ride over here.
Yeah, this shit gets no play in this ride. You know what I'm saying? Gets no play in this ride. Who do you so let me ask you this. You see Keyshawn Davis, you know what I mean? DB3, you feel what I'm saying? He on his way up, 13-0. I think he got 13-0, 9 knockouts. You know, no, I want to say it's 10 knockouts now, ain't it? We lost him. We lost him.
Who's the guy you just said? What's his name?
There he is. Keyshawn Davis. 13-0, 9 knockouts, or is it 10 knockouts now? 13, 9 knockouts. You know what I mean? What you think he'll do against Tank? What you think? Is he ready for that? Man.
On this performance, man, I got Keyshawn, man, beating Tank, man. I mean, Keyshawn got power. He got skill. He's man, like I said, he's working with Bomac, man. He's out of that camp over there, man.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, man, and they, you know, man, they breed them type of cats, man. You know, they breed them type of cats. And Keyshawn, man, is scary. I mean, anybody at 135, man, better stay away from that man. I mean, he on the roll right now, man. He's looking good, the confidence and everything. Man, he can box, he can punch. It's scary right now at 135, man. It's pick your poison, man, at 135. But like I said, man, Tank was exposed too.
That's my point. I was talking to little bro Twan, you know what I mean? Jordan, obviously, you know Twan, he be on the show, you know what I mean? Twan was like, shit, I just think he had an off night. I said, no, bro, that's not an off night. That's not an off night. Lamont Roach and his team, give props to his pops, because I heard him tell him in the corner, said, listen, you know what he want to do. Yeah. You know what he want to do. He loaded up that left. That's what he waiting on. Don't get greedy. Telling him all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? What all the other fighters do, don't do it. When I seen Lamont Roach engaging in in talking back to Tank and shit like that, you know, that's out of frustration. And then he hit him with the shoulder in his chin. Did you see the part when he did something to his neck when he tried to on some Mike Tyson type shit? Did you see that part? You know what I mean? All frustration, trying to get Lamont Roach mad to come try to attack you, and you hit him with that left hand uppercut counter. You know what I mean? And it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that. So I want to give props to him, his team for making shit right. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to Keyshawn Davis, motherfuckers understand. Keyshawn Davis 5'9", 5'9" and a half, and he got power, and he quick with that shit, and he could take a punch. You feel what I'm saying? I know Tank 5'5". Who gives a fuck? Manny Pacquiao was 5'5". He got 8 defenses, my man. And he, you know what I'm saying? He went to 147 and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? And Floyd is 3 inches taller than him. You know what I mean? And Floyd fought Diego Corrales. What is he? 5'11", 5'10"? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nothing about he's taller. Nah, nigga, you fought a Pitbull Cruz. He 5'3". 5'3". And he ain't even no elite fighter. You feel what I'm saying? So Lamont Roach put the world on notice Saturday. The world on notice. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, I can guarantee you right now, he's gained a ton of followers on social media. Oh yeah. His highlights from whatever's on YouTube has skyrocketed because they want to see what he's done in the fights before this. You feel what I'm saying? We'll seeing as what he did to Tank on Saturday night. So I think Keyshawn could beat Tank Davis. I think Shakur could be. After this fight, bro, them two are not worried.
Oh no.
They're not worried.
They want the contract. They waiting on Tank, PBC to send the contract. They want all it. They want all the smoke with Tank. And they've been calling him out.
They've been calling him out, bro. So how you think the next fight will go? What do you think? What can Tank do? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, we're looking at Tank. People say, he's IQ. He's got this. He's got that. You took away your best asset from you.
Well, Tank will work better at setting that shot up, man. You know, but like I said, man, Lamont, man, was his game. His defense was tight. He kept everything short and tight, man. He wasn't out there wild like the mother cats. He would let the antics Tank was doing, man, the talking shit, whatever he was doing, trying to get in his head. He fought a clean fight. He knew what he was doing. And you can tell, man, they familiar with each other. You can tell. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. When you're familiar with somebody on what they like to do in that ring, you can mirror what they're trying to do. You can see what they're trying to do. It's like his father said, you know what he's trying to do. They studied him. They know him. So at the end of the day, man, it's hard to beat somebody convincingly like that, man. I think, man, we might have another controversial decision. Or they might have 3-peat, run it back again.
Okay, so, but my question is this. if Tank can't land that counter left. That's what he's known for. Yeah. We've never had to see Tank actually go out there. Obviously, he's boxing. It's the sport of boxing, right? But we haven't seen him go out there. Shakur's boxing. Floyd, after his hand, even when his hands wasn't brittle, he was knocking boys out. He became a more technical fighter. He was boxing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Tank, he going out there to destroy shit. So he said they can do it again in May. We've never seen Tank have to put on a boxing performance. You didn't do it Saturday night. Don't tell me it's because I don't know. I haven't worked on it. No, nigga, because you are doing what you are successful at. You feel what I'm saying? So all the pad work and shit he be doing and all of that, it wasn't really displayed on Saturday night. You feel me? So if he can't land that left hand counter punch, do you think next fight he will be successful and get a victory over Lamont Roach, or will Lamont Roach be the victor?
Lamont Roach, man, this game. I think Lamont Roach can pull a victory out, man, if he really stay what he's doing, man. Keep it tight. And take away that left hand, take away that bomb, man. What do Tank got? When you disarm a fighter, somebody's waiting on that left. I mean, we see it with Deontay. We see it with Deontay Wilder, right?
Yes, sir.
We see you disarm somebody, it's a wrap, man. That's all they got. It's a one-trick pony. But do I believe Tank can box? Oh yeah. I mean, go back and look at the Pitbull Cruz fight, man. He boxed in one hand, but at the end of the day, these are two man different caliber fighters, man.
That's what I'm saying. But we see Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? Now I feel like even though nobody knew Lamont Roach back then or before this fight, I think we can, look at him and say he looks like an elite fighter. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to, go overboard and say, oh man, he's top rank. I don't want to just do that. But I see that's the people look at Tank as the boogeyman, bro. Like he's the top dog. Not only the cash cow, they look at him like he's the top dog. You feel me? I mean, you feel me? Like what? Yeah. Like we gotta say he got some eliteness to him. Like you don't know somebody until you know somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody being at a small school. You don't know, but then they come in the draft, they light that motherfucker up. And they get in the league, it's like, oh shit, where did he go to school at? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's just what it seemed like to me.
I look at like I said, man, you're right. See, I follow boxing. I've been boxing man, my whole since I was 8. So at the end of the day, man, I look at Lamont. I knew Lamont, and I knew this was gonna get Tank trouble. And I told you this. I said, hey, bro, this ain't gonna be a walk in the park. Lamont can go, and they know each other. They got history. So at the end of the day, man, it's not gonna go. And I was even telling my son, man, I was like, hey, you might want to pay attention to this fight. It's not a walk in the park tonight, man. Tank gonna have to really go earn this knockout if he gonna knock this guy out. But I told him I don't see no knockout. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah,
Lamont is came game. He knew what he knew what he was up against. He knew this cat, and you seen it, man, from opening bell to the finishing bell. Like I said, did he get robbed? Of course, man. We all know. And if you take a knee, it's 10-8 round.
Yep.
I don't know what to judge this man was seeing in that fight, but
now you know why he wasn't seeing nothing, because them eyes cocked like a motherfucking pistol. What's going on, man? This nigga looking both ways at the same time, my nigga. He's what we doing. Like you ain't seeing what's going on in this motherfucking ring. Come on, dog. You up here out here looking. Come on, man. Motherfucker out here looking like this and shit, man. The eyes and shit, man. Come on, dog. You can't be out here looking like that. They didn't a new ref next time.
Yeah,
Steve Willis you a referee. You are a referee. How do you say it when you take a knee? He go into the corner. He go when you take a knee like that. They make it seem like it's a knock. They think it's a knockdown. Motherfucker, it is. It is. Yeah. You give them motherfucker ultimate what? You giving him a chance? Well, listen. He started counting and then he stopped.
Something was going on in that fight, man. Like I said, man, Tank really lost that fight, man. Like I said, man, I think deep down inside he know what really went on, man. Like I said, they got to run it back, man. You got to get this man another crack at it. You got to, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to see this shit ran back for sure. No, I don't even want to see Shakur and Tank right now. No, I want to see these two right now.
Yeah,
I want to see these two right now.
Yeah, Tank got other business to handle before we talk that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's nice to hear you guys talk about boxing. I mean, I'm interested in boxing. Like I watch it seldom, but when the big fights are on, I watch it. But who is your who you think is like the best pound for pound boxer right now in boxing at the moment?
I got Terrence Crawford, man. I mean, he's doing things, man. Like I said, he's doing, man. Two divisions, man. Undisputed. That's unheard of in the 4-belt era. And then you got, like I said, man, and he's knocking on the boogeyman's door. Canelo. I mean, that's a huge step.
Oh, Canelo.
He's going to fight Canelo in September, man, and that's what 2-3 weight classes, man. And I got him winning that fight.
Me too.
I got him winning that fight. I mean,
really,
he's one of them. He's one of them fighters, man. He's special, man. You know, he's a special fighter, man. But like I said, I got Bud Crawford at the top of that pound for pound list.
Yeah,
very technical. He got the tools. He got the tools, man, to do anything you want to do in that ring. I mean, you know, he got the IQ, power. I mean, he can box backing up, front foot. I mean, he just got it all, man. He reminds me of Floyd, but he hits harder than Floyd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the Inoue guy? Because I've been looking at him for the past couple of maybe like last month, 2 months. Inoue.
In a way.
Man. I mean, the verdict's still out, man. Has he fought over here across the seas yet, across the pond, man? You know, I want to see him really get in there with some competition, man, some guys, man. Because what are you at, 122? Who's at 122? Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, man. I like his style. I love that he brings it every time. He reminds me of a lot of Manny Pacquiao. But I really want to see him come over here, man. You know what I mean, and fight some true champions, man. Take a step up or so, man. Move to another weight class, or you know what I mean, where he can get a true challenge.
Or you think you need to go up in weight class? They say it's kind of hard to do that, especially at that.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
At his
man. But like I said, if he's right there, if he's ruling at 122, man, you know what I mean, he can make the weight easy. Hey, so be it, man. You know, do what you do. I mean, I salute him, man, and him and his camp. And anyway, I definitely have on. He's definitely top 10 pound for pound on the list, man. You know, he beat my boy, Cool Boy Steph, which goes by, you know, Scooter now. But
Scooter.
End of the day, man, he's I know, Mike. I know, bro. I know.
What did you have him? Is he a good boxer?
He's from Philly. School from Philly, bro. Yeah.
Hey.
He a good boxer, but he went over to Japan. You know what I mean? I don't even think he had his normal trainer with him or some shit like that. You know, he didn't even have his normal trainer with him. You feel what I'm saying? He basically went over to Japan solo dolo, so to speak. You feel what I'm saying? Not even with your same trainers, none of that shit. You feel what I mean? And yeah, he got fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
he got fucked up.
Is that so? When you say that, is that a like he decided to do that, or like what's up? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of why his actual team, you know what I mean, didn't go, or his actual. I don't know the story behind that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. That I can't. Don't give me the line. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he went over there, man. Pretty much a half of his team, man. Your trainer, man, your head trainer, one keeps you sharp, man. And when you get over there, you doing something on the humbug, man. You know, you focusing on the fight, but you forget, you know, muscle memory and everything like that, man. He's trying to keep you sharp on the, you know, task at hand. But like I told him, I said, man, you know, and he didn't look like you know, Cool Boy Steph, man. He didn't look like himself in the ring. And I think, man, like I said, he said he's moved up and he's conquered another weight division, man. You know, Stephen Fulton, man. I mean, I would like to see him running back, but I don't see any way coming over here either. And I don't see, you know, Fulton dropping back down in weight.
Jordan,
I heard. I like what?
I'm about to say in boxing, bro, you gotta have your trainer coach in your ear. It gotta be in your ear because you in there fighting. This is a fight. You know what I mean? You in there by yourself. This is not, you know what I mean? You gotta play, hey, right here. You in there alone, bro. So when that round is over type shit, you need somebody in your ear that's telling you to right. Now I ain't saying, you know what I mean, it would have went totally different. I'm just saying, but it don't help if you ain't got it in boxing. It don't help.
They call that man a monster, man. So
he a dog. He a dog.
And he's definitely one of those. He's definitely one of those.
But we want to see him over here.
Yeah.
Fighting guys, the best guys over here. You feel what I'm saying?
So, my question, keep going. No, my question to you is, what if he's the main attraction in his weight class? Why should he come to America?
Well, you got
that's what I'm kind of wondering. You know what I mean? Like, why is it that, or is it if he's like the main guy, you can decide to go where you want to go, or is it just why is it that he should come to America?
I mean, I think it'll put him on the board. I mean, certain boxing fans know this guy. You know what I mean? Casualties. You know what I mean? But he can be an international superstar if he come over here and dominate like he's dominating in Japan. I mean, I think his stock market will go up over here and over there. So, like I said, I think and then man, they drug testing is probably not the same as ours.
Hell no, it's not.
We don't know. That's why I said I would like to see him over here with our Nevada State testing and all that type of stuff. Man, our blood and urine test over here, because they might accept some substances that we don't accept here. So you fight when you go over there with him, you fighting on his playground. So you fighting on his terms and whatever. So I just would like to see him over here a couple times. So fight on an even playing field.
Yep.
So then they can fight. So then they can fight somewhere maybe in Europe, or they can fight, or does it like you know what I'm saying? Because if he comes over here, then it's not on an even playing field for him.
Right.
Could you say?
I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, Europe would be nice. You know what I mean?
You know what?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you know what? Turkey Al-Sheikh. Going over to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
He's from Japan. If a U.S. guy, go to Saudi Arabia. This is not the Japan testing. This is not, USA testing. I mean, this is, what I'm saying? This is, real deal. Ain't no fugazi shit going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Foreign countries, bro. Oh, they don't want to lose to us.
No.
Him over there, bro. He's Floyd Mayweather over there.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
or he's Muhammad Ali. He's from Japan. You feel what I'm saying? He got the whole country of Japan on his back. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't want to lose to us. I ain't saying he doing steroids. I'm not trying to insinuate that at all. No. But I'm just saying, if so, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be nothing new, because they always on some sneaky shit with the foreign countries.
I mean, that's the risk you take. That's the risk you take sometimes going to somebody's backyard.
I was listening to something saying that he was saying he doesn't want to. He's saying people make the mistake in going up in weight class and then ending up taking losses, and he said he doesn't mind like being at his weight class and just being there and winning, or just being there and fighting people whoever are like the best people in his weight class.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing with that though. Now, and you can get your input on this too, Juan.
Go ahead.
Now, because what determines greatness in boxing is moving up in weight, different weight classes. I mean, if you're gonna stay here your whole motherfucking time, I mean, shit. What challenge are you really? What are you doing? What is your challenge? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's only so many, bro. It's only so many. Look at the 135 division. You got Tank, you got Keyshawn, you got Tank, Keyshawn, you got you got Lamont Roach now.
You got Lomachenko.
You got Lomachenko. Now that's 4 guys we talking about. How many other guys is supreme elite? It's only gonna be so many elite fighters in one division. So if you ain't moving up, taking that challenge, you know what I mean? Like, we're looking at you like, well, damn, you don't really want no smoke then. You didn't found the easy path, but you stand right here. So how does your legacy grow? So,
but he shouldn't go, like, if he's at 122, right? Like him going all the way to 140 or 135, where those guys are, is that too much? Or should he just go up to 126 to 130? You know what I'm saying? Because then he's going to be at a disadvantage from his power. Or
I say this. I say that to say this. That's why they make catchweight fights. I mean, you can have a guy who's bigger, and y'all can meet at y'all sign a contract. He's at 122, and a guy at 140. Say, okay, we meet at 132 or 130, whatever the case may be. I mean, we got a lot of catchweight fights that goes like that, and like I said, you want to be the best you can be in the sport anyway. You challenge yourself. If you call yourself the best, you want to fight the best competition out there. And if y'all can make something happen where you can say, okay, man, let's meet at the catchweight. We can do this thing, and we can put your skills to the test and see what who comes out on top.
Like Bud Crawford, while he gets even more respect, like Juan was saying about he's a multi division weight champ, and he's a 2-division champ in two division undisputed champ. He was just in 147. That's where, I don't know if you watched, I'm pretty sure you heard about the Earl Spence Bud Crawford fight. I don't know if you checked it out or not. Go back and check it out if you didn't. It was a massacre. And everybody thought Earl Spence was going to win. You feel me? The big fish. He put hands on that motherfucker in a real way. Was dropping him with a jab. You feel what I'm saying? Because Bud is strong. So then he went up to 154, had one fight at 54. one fight, won that one. Now he about to go up 2 more weight classes at 168 to fight Canelo.
Really?
This is really Jordan. If you want to be, this is really 3. You jump in 3 because you only had 1 fight at 54. He really went from 147. Now he going to 68, and it ain't about your size. This is why I be telling you, size don't matter, bro. Size don't matter. What them hands doing? It ain't a wrestling match. It's not hitting drills and tackle football. It ain't that. What them hands doing? You can be big all you want to, and your mind, your IQ. This fight right here for Bud Crawford is high risk, high reward. This fight for Canelo is low risk, high reward because he's a much bigger fighter, and he's been at 168. He's been there. Yeah. So this is when you dare to be great and go and get the fucking job done.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I always talk about when I speak to Philly about the weight class thing, I'm more thinking like if you're at like a heavyweight, you know what I'm saying, and then you're fighting someone that's like at 155, you have a complete big advantage over someone, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to go up and fight Philly and Philly's like at 2 something, like he's too big. You know what I'm saying? I can have the biggest hands in the world. All it takes is one big punch from a heavyweight and you out.
Listen, all it takes is one big punch from anybody. Because listen, Jordan, we done seen a lot, bro. We done seen 5'5", 5'6" niggas knock 5'11" niggas the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm not talking about tall.
No. It's bigger, taller, whatever. I done seen it. You know what I mean? It's all about how you can move in there. You feel me? Anybody could get hit with you right here, Jordan. That chin right here, it's gonna rattle that brain. So you get hit right here, it rattles the brain. No matter how big you are, you can go down.
So you take Alexander Usyk, right? The guy that's like a heavyweight, the big dog, and you put him up against Crawford. Who do you expect to win? At his weight right now against Alexander Usyk at a professional level. I'm not talking about a street fight level. I'm talking at a professional level.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? There's difference.
Okay, well, man, like I said, Usyk's a skilled heavyweight. Actually, you know what I mean? And Usyk's really not a heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight. He's really fighting at 175. Who went up, who took his skills to the heavyweight and became the undisputed heavyweight champion. A lot of people don't know that.
Tell him how much Tyson Fury weigh.
Man, Tyson Fury's 300-something pounds, man. 300. Yeah. And this man walks around at 185, 190, maybe 205, 210 at the most.
And listen, Jordan, Tyson Fury is 6'9".
Yeah.
Usyk is what, 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'2" and a half. Yeah.
6'2". My bad. 6'2". He got a 7.5 inch height difference. And don't even get me started on the reach. Like Tyson Fury could touch his face like this, and Usyk is so far away from his face. It's all about how you can get under stuff, bro. That's what boxing is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what boxing is, bro. So
it's called a sweet science. I mean, a lot of people understand, but you got to know what you're in there doing, man. It's called a sweet science. You know, that's what they call it, the sweet science. And boxing, man, like I said, we know, man, the chin don't lift weights. All it takes is one shot, and it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, Jordan, look.
It's over.
Chin don't lift weights.
Yeah, and also, Jordan, look. Them heavyweights, is he going to be able to move like him?
Yeah.
You know, them heavyweights coming, they might be 225, 250. Yeah. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder was 240, 229. Tyson Fury, them at 300. You know what I'm saying? Don't even get me started on Big Bacoli. Martin Bacoli. Go check out Martin Bacoli, Jordan.
No, okay, I mean, I hear like at the heavyweight that you get to a certain point and then you're like there's no one like you could fight someone 400 pounds. There's no like or 350 pounds and you can be when does it get to the heavyweight 175 and up? Or is it 180?
That's light heavy is 175. So basically, man, pretty much anything over 200.
Look, over 200 and up is heavyweight, no matter what it is, right? It's just I just find a hard time if someone is at 170, is to say at 175 or 168, and you going up against a dude that's let's say around whatever 200 and up.
Yeah,
it's like as much as this when you're in the boxing at a professional level. You're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're good with the hands and all that stuff. So it's just because of just such of the weight difference, then they're both good. And just like you said, the chin don't lift no weights. a guy that is 340, 50, 60 pounds heavier than you, if he does connect, then you're at a disadvantage because he is so much heavier than you.
Yeah, Jordan.
That's all. That's all it is. And because they're already all pros and they all skilled, it's not like he ain't gonna get hit. Niggas get hit in the no one goes into the ring and they don't get hit.
Yeah,
everyone gets hit.
Yeah, this ain't a Rocky movie, like you said. This ain't a Rocky movie. You explained it very well.
Yeah.
This is not a Rocky movie. This is not made up TV. This is a skilled sport. It's called a sweet science for a reason. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, in boxing, there's a thing called setting traps. You know what I mean? Shooting at angles, man. Getting the guy off his pivot, man. You know, and just moving and touching the guy, going to the body, man. You know what I mean? Setting traps, man. To pretty much, man. Boxing more. It's like chess. You got to outthink your opponent, and you know what I mean. That's why you study them, and that's why you know what I mean. You look at tape and all that stuff on the fighters, man. And you know what I mean. You'll have a pretty much idea what you can do in there with a guy. You know what I mean. That's why you take those risks and take those rewards, man. Of you know what I mean? I feel like I can. That's what I believe Bud's going to win this fight. And I believe, going up 3 weight classes, people got to think. Canelo's only 5'8". Well, you know, and Bud's what? 5'8". They said Bud 5'8", 5'9".
5'9". Yep.
And we
longer
know,
reach.
Canelo went up there. A lot of people remember Canelo won a light heavyweight belt.
Mm-hmm.
He beat the punter. He beat the Crusher.
Yep.
And he went all the way from 154 up to 175 and got a belt.
Who do you think's more skilled between the two? Because I know Canelo's skilled as hell.
But
I mean, Canelo's very skilled, but Canelo's Canelo's footwork is not like Bud. I mean, Canelo's got the traditional, Hispanic style, which, you know what I mean, everything is come forward, keep it tight, and throw shots. And I think Bud's going to pick a lot of those shots off, man. And Bud's not going to be there when he's throwing these wild body looping shots, man. Don't get me wrong. Canelo's very, very skilled. And he become that way when Floyd took him to school. Floyd gave him a boxing lesson. If you ever go back, man, that was Floyd's last great performance. If anybody want to go back and see a pure clinic, I mean, that was Floyd's last great performance. But like I said, man, I see a lot of Floyd in Bud Crawford, man. He's just got a meaner streak. Bud will go in there and really bite down and really fight you and really try to hurt you. And if he gets you hurt, it's pretty much a wrap.
Yeah, it's
He's
over.
the best finisher in boxing.
Yes, he is.
He's fought a lot. He's fought a lot, to be honest. Canelo, he's fought quite a bit of fights compared to the usual people would be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's over like 60-something fights.
Yep.
I would never.
Does that take
discredit his resume?
Yeah. You think play a part? Having more fights, meaning you're in more of those battles. Do you think that plays a part or no?
It does. Experience definitely does play, but I think he never fought an animal like this, man. Because Terrence Crawford is one of those guys, man, who's, like I say, who's different. He's different. Yep. He comes from a different pedigree, man, because he has all the tools in the toolbox, man, and he never know what he's going to use, and he can pull them all out, man. And they work very well. And he never fought a guy with power in each hand, man, both hands equally. You know what I mean? He can knock you out with the right, he can knock you out with the left.
Yep. I mean, Bud can switch. He can go. He might start southpaw and see what you're working with. Okay, I'm going to orthodox.
Oh, and why is that such a big thing? Like, can you guys explain that to me? Like, why changing your thing, like changing your stances and changing your fighting style? How does that like mess up the opponent?
You can take it or take it one. It don't matter. Take it. Do your thing.
Well, in that, man, like I said, man, you want to add more. You know, it's like having an arsenal. I mean, you got so many weapons, man, that can do so much. And like I said, he got all of it, man. Like I said, and it throws your opponent off because he may be studying one way that you're gonna use his left hand all night, but then you flip the switch, and now he puzzled. Now he's backing up. He's like, oh man, I ain't seen this guy do this before, man. So now he had a disadvantage because now he don't know how you gonna attack him. So it's the end of the day, man. Like the more skill you have, the better you are off. You know what I mean? Because you can set the opponent off, man, for a whole nother loop, and it can be good night.
And then to add to that, also Jordan, that also could take, like, look at Gervonta Davis. His power hand is his left hand. He is southpaw, so he gonna be jabbing you with the right to come hit you with that power left hand. Well, on the other side, if that was Bud on the other side, you southpaw, all right, cool. I'm gonna go orthodox because I'm gonna take that power hand away.
Right, yeah.
Because if me and you, Jordan, right now, if me and you both fighting like this with our left hand up and our backhand like this, me and you are both open to this power punch. Okay. Now, but if I say, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm here. Now I'm taking your power punch away. So that's also gives Bud an advantage because, like I said, you can see what you're working with. He might start off southpaw and then he go orthodox or vice versa. And that's also what could change the whole fight because you don't know what he's going to do.
And then what he's doing with the opponent, man, it's like you collecting data. I'm downloading. Okay, I'm going to see what he's doing. Okay, I see what he like to do with this hand. Okay, well, let me attack him this way. And then you don't even see that coming. I mean, he did this. So if you get a chance, man, just go back and look at some of his fights. A lot of people counted this guy out, man, which me and Mike, man, we would talk for hours about this cat, man. We knew that we was gonna do something. I didn't think he was gonna beat Earl Spence ass like that, but
not like that. But we said we keep on beating.
He had him winning the fight.
Was Earl Spence from the accident? You think he wasn't the same anymore after the accident and all that, or?
Well, I can't say that because he actually, man, he beat the brakes off of Dennis Ugas and Danny Garcia, and those guys are both champions.
And when he beat him, and everybody, he's back, he's back. So when he beat Danny Garcia out of North Philly, he beat Danny Garcia. Hey, you said, hey, you look good then. Yeah, everything was good then. You beat Ugas. Where he from? He from overseas. I forget actually where he from. Hey, you look good then. Beat the brakes off them too. And then when he was done, I'm the big fish. You were doing all that talking and everything else leading up to the fight. Ain't nobody want to hear nothing. You was 2 years removed, damn near, from that fucking accident. Ain't nobody hearing about this shit because you was already beating ass before that. So cut it out. Or right after that. So cut it out. Hell no.
So all right. I just have one last question, just so because I know we've been on this for about 50 minutes almost.
Yeah.
Who is the greatest? You're like the greatest boxer for you of all time. Or I can give you top
like
three.
I said, man,
because I know there's a lot. So I'll give you three.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I can say so. Give your top three.
My
so
top
three.
Room. I got Ali, Mayweather, Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Okay. I know all the boxers. Okay, I know that. Okay. How about you, Big Mike?
Floyd. Who did I have? I had Floyd. No, I had Sugar Ray at 4. I had Floyd. Who did I have? Oh, I had Floyd, Ali, and the main one had basically the same, but I had Floyd first, and then I had Hagler third. You feel what I'm saying? Then I had Sugar Ray Leonard, and then I had Lennox Lewis at 5.
Okay.
So you said 3, but I got 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, hey man, my guy Juan, man, I appreciate you for coming on, my guy. You feel me? You already know, nigga. I ain't talking what else, my guy.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan, man, it was a pleasure meeting you, brother, man. Look forward to talking to you soon, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you too, man. Thanks for coming on, man. And I know he's trying to tell you to come on, but I'm sure if you want to continue to talk some other stuff, you're more than welcome.
Oh, no doubt, man. I definitely get on.
Man, bro, man, this nigga, boy, we talk. You feel me? But man, appreciate you for coming on, bro. Look, when you log out, I'm gonna bring you out and I'm gonna shoot you a text just to make sure you ain't gotta let nothing load up. But you got good Wi-Fi, so it's gonna be extremely fast. You feel what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and log out real quick. What you laughing at, man?
Because right now I don't have great Wi-Fi right now.
Oh, I didn't about that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Appreciate you for coming on, my boy.
No problem, fellas, man. Till next time, fellas.
Right the fuck there.
My God.
All right,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, man. So like I said, that's my guy Juan, man. That's my man right there. You feel me? Let's see here. Yeah, he is good to go. Let me let him know he's good to go. Okay, now, so yeah, man. So that's my guy Juan, man. You feel me? That's bro. You feel me? But let's talk.
Damn episode right there, man.
Yeah, damn that episode. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and get through some of these important ones. You understand me? So let's move on, man. The Los Angeles Lakers are now the number 2 seed in the West after a 108-102 win over the Los Angeles Clippers. The Lakers have won 12 of their last 14 games, and if I'm not mistaken, they have not lost a game to a team over 500 in that stretch. You understand me? Luka Doncic is new on the team. We know that. LeBron James is out there averaging doing MVP numbers like his 2012 season at 40 years old. You understand me? They're looking real good. You know what I mean? Do the Lakers have the best chance to win the West? And listen, I'm just gonna put it out there and say yes. You know what I mean? Because this is why, I already said, you know what I mean, I think go ahead and get rid of Denver if they can do what they do against Jokic 4 times. I think they can do that. They're scrappy the way they was playing. You got 2 guys that can control the game and things like that. I think they can get rid of Denver. Remember me and you talk. I think we can get y'all up out of there. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think y'all got enough. I do got a silverback gorilla. We got 2 of them. You feel what I'm saying? And when you talk about OKC at the top, yeah, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But I watched Luka go in there last year and get them the fuck up out of there. Get 2 games in OKC. You know what I mean? With basically the same damn team. And they was killing niggas back then. Number 1 in the West throughout the year. Shai Gilgeous was still murdering boys on a nightly basis. Everybody was playing the way they playing now. You feel what I'm saying? I watched Luka go in there and do what he did to them with no problem at all whatsoever. You feel what I'm saying? So, and now you got Luka and LeBron. And you got a team that's playing scrappy. I absolutely think they have the best chance to go to the finals. Their defense ain't hogwash. Their defense been superior these last couple months. And LeBron James, if I'm not mistaken, has the 7th highest defensive rating in the entire NBA right now. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the defense does win championships. Your mind wins championships. And we beat got that dub last night or Saturday night. These past couple dubs without Rui, you know what I mean, and without Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves got a calf strain, you know what I mean? So they still clicking. You feel what I mean? So guys is motivated. Guys is ready to play. It seems like you know what I mean? And Luka, he's getting his feet back up under him. You know what I'm saying? He's doing Luka things. You feel me? Finding people, making shots. They just igniting the crowd, bringing excitement to the team. So yeah, bro, I think they got the best chance to get out of the West. I don't think it's nobody else. I'm not taking nobody in front of the Lakers in the Western Conference right now. Unless it's some, when playoff time come, you're going to need Rui. You're going to need, you know what I'm saying, Austin Reeves. Long as they there, I'm not taking nobody over the Lakers. So, yes, I think they got the best chance.
That was quick, God damn it. Damn.
Was that,
that was quick. Yeah, that was quick.
Like 3-4 minutes.
That was quick.
I started at like 46.
That was quick, man. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. It's 51 now.
Yo, that was quick, but that's good.
All right. But that's good, though. I get my point across quick. I mean, I'm getting better.
But I mean, listen, because we've already kind of spoken about this on messages and on IG and all that other stuff. I told you, bro. I think the Lakers won this trade, bro. And the dudes be tripping and talking about, hey, Luka overweight, bro, is a 5-time All NBA, bro. Just last year took his team to the finals as Kyrie Irving as his second man. And we talking about the players around those players. Mm-hmm. Dude, they have those similar players like that on the Lakers. 6'7", 6'8" dudes who I wouldn't say are great shooters, but was Derrick Jones Jr. a great shooter?
Nope.
No. Is PJ Washington a great shooter? No. But they was putting them in position to be what? Successful.
Wide
you understand
open.
What I'm saying? Yes. And Luka does the same thing. So I don't know what these people were thinking, like Luka coming over there and Davis going over there, like they lost that trade now. No, bro, they did not lose that trade now. This dude was just the finals, the Western Conference Finals just last year. What we talking about? Mm-hmm. Just last year. He was the best player in the Western Conference last year. Let's make it clear.
Yes,
and now
sir.
He's on this team, and I told y'all, I said, listen, bro, Luka being on this team, bro, I see this team is dangerous, bro, dangerous, and they damn well can go to the finals, bro. I'm not afraid of them playing OKC, bro. They match up super well against OKC, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Every other team, honestly, Luka causes such a problem on the offensive side of the ball that it is like LeBron James right now, literally can be second fiddle, bro. But he just can't be because he puts himself in situation like people always act like LeBron James can't be. He's not a good he can't be a good
play off the ball.
Play off the ball, or even let's just say a role player when another guy's doing. You know what I'm saying? He showed it in the Olympics too. He showed it in the Olympics.
Yeah,
you know, the last game or the last 2 games, like he was doing his thing, and then when people are in certain positions, he still is able to affect the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's what be crazy to me. Not to cut you off, when people, and I'm glad you brought up the Olympics, because what is LeBron in his entire Olympic career? It's play off the ball. It's run the floor. It's play defense. It's do what he was doing this entire past Olympics as well. So LeBron is not running the motherfucking team in the Olympics. He's being a role player. He's just great at it. That's it. He's a smart player, know what to do, where to be, things like get in where he fit in. It can still be great and 11 assists as well, type shit. So
so it's like, to be honest with you, I'm agreeing with you, man. This is I think they're the most dangerous team. As I said, remember when I said I have them, if you're gonna make me choose, I put them over the edge. I have them, bro, because Luka. I'm being dead ass with you. Because of Luka, bro. Because of Luka. You see, remember, you had Davis on the team. I wasn't saying Lakers go to the finals. But with Luka, finals. Finals. Why is that though? And we talk about defense, bro. These guys are flying around, bro, out there, bro.
Yes.
These guys are flying around.
Shout to JJ Redick, because Jackson Hayes in 55 call him 5'5". Man, they being hounds. You know what I mean? It's like you know how you got some guys that are smaller, and when they get into a position where they got to play big, they get that little man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to play. They got, you ain't about to back me down. You feel what I'm saying? I think Jackson Hayes, they know they small. They know they smaller. You know what I mean? They're not 7 feet tall, 7'1" and big and shit like that. But it's like, we got to play. We got to up our play. We got to be active on the glass. We got to be dangerous on defense. We got to be active. We got to keep just being harassing, being just harassed the opponent. You know what I mean? That's how they're going to win. You feel me? So I remember my thing was losing that presence down there. I thought it wasn't going to go as well. You know what I'm saying? Totally wrong so far. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think it's really going to slow down. Like I said, my only concern was Jokic in the West, because he's the guy, the big man that can take over the game. But they show what they can do to that. Not saying it's going to be a 23-point win every time. You know what I mean? But that's going to be the game plan. And if Gordon and Porter and Murray go out there and beat them, you know what I'm saying? When Jokic shut down, then you got to clap your hands and say, good job, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because you ain't doing shit. You're not. Go ahead and have that 12-point triple-double all you want to. That ain't gonna be enough. So,
I think the Lakers have a great chance to beat them now that Luka's on the team.
Yeah,
with what they have, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I always, even when I told you, I said, yo, Luka has made players that are average at the center position look great. So that's why I was saying, like, having Hayes there, and even when Hayes is not in the lineup, remember what I told you, and they're gonna put LeBron at the center spot with Finney Smith, with Hachimura. I told you that's what the lineup gonna be. I don't know if you.
No, we didn't argue that. I mean, that's what it had. That's what it would have to be.
Yeah,
you know
that's even what they did. That's even what they did last game against the Clippers.
Yeah,
put LeBron at the front, and then they say, "Okay, Zubac, you think you're gonna be able to hide, bro? You ain't hiding, my guy.
Yeah,
you ain't hiding."
Zubac got off a little bit, you know what I mean, but that ain't enough. You can get your little dunks.
Because you know why? But if you guys put the ball into Zubac and you want to make him go and get 20-something points, what's that going to do? That's going to take it out of the hands of a Kawhi Leonard. That's going to take it out of the hands of a James Harden, depending if James Harden's the one that's going to be doing the picking and rolling. But then that might cause rhythm problems. If you guys are going to be like, oh, you guys are too small, we're just going to go okay, then James Harden's a rhythm player. Kawhi Leonard's a rhythm player. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, bro, I'm telling you right now, you guys have the best chance to go into the finals, man. Because Luka, straight up and down. I hope everyone hears me. Because Luka.
Yeah, I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. What you trying to say? You ain't trying to get LeBron.
And all the guys that we're talking about, Luka's this, Luka's that, especially in the chat. And I ain't even in the chat anymore. My phone is off. I can't hear because I don't see anything. All this, but Kyrie better than Luka. Kyrie better than Luka. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Where Dallas is right now, right?
Yeah.
If Luka was without Kyrie and with all those role players, I guarantee you,
still be winning. Have a winning record. Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. I don't know. When you first told me that, and they say Luka, is not better. This is not a fan out thing. Like, we are fans of Luka. This is not us fanning out. This is the facts, bro. This is the facts. They was 19-10 on Christmas Day, bro. Luka played 16 minutes and he got hurt. You know what I mean? So the game was still in. You know what I mean? You could have did your thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, where have they dropped to? They have dropped. I got the NBA standings right here. I'm pulling it up right here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Now they are 10th at 32-29. So you was 19-10 on Christmas Day. Now you're 32-29. So you've won 13 games and lost 9. You've been 13-19. You know what I mean? Obviously, Kyrie's missed a couple games, but that still it probably wasn't going to win because they was losing with him. You know what I mean? So them dudes in that chat, bro, they crazy, man. They crazy.
Yeah, I'm not crazy.
All right, man. So let's move on real quick, man. Let's move on real quick, dog. Listen. So out there in Phoenix, right? I'm here. You know, we read that Phoenix Suns are going to work an off-season trade for Kevin Durant. Okay, now you remember, you know, this offseason, you know, or was it last offseason whenever Kevin Durant was on his way to Phoenix, Devin Booker was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know how they're going to guard us. I don't know how they're going to guard us. And I was like, I do. They going to shut that. Y'all going to have a whole lot of highlights, but y'all don't play no defense. They don't play no defense. You know what I mean? And they don't. You feel me? Since when has KD and Booker and Beal been defenders? You know what I mean? KD got praised for defense when he was out there in Golden State. That's Golden State. That's what they do out there. That's what y'all do out there in Golden State. You know what I mean? Shout to Mark Jackson and shout to Steve Kerr for carrying the motherfucker on. I think Steve Kerr would have brought that anyway because he came from defense and shit like that, defensive teams like the Spurs and the Bulls. You know what I mean? So his attitude would have still probably been, no, let's defense. So that's when he was out there. That's the Warriors culture. Kevin Durant didn't come from that. He didn't come from that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't see nothing, no way. And on top of that, for longest, they couldn't close games. Losing leads, this is all the time. You know what I mean? So to you, why do you think, you know, why did this experiment not work with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal? Talk to me.
Honestly, I don't know, man. I thought that they would have been at least they'd be stronger than this. This has been vastly disappointing. I would say players at the same position, you know, Beal and Booker, they're both two guards. You know, they brought in Tyus Jones, but then that puts D Book, you know, slots to the 3, and then Bradley Beal eventually went to the bench. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of their big. They didn't really have a big that complemented KD and all them. I think on the defensive side of the ball, they're not the greatest, you know, on the defensive side of the basketball. They don't really have anyone to protect the rim now. You know, then that's why they got Nick Richards from Kentucky. Not really, but he came from Charlotte, of course. And now they're playing Bobo to kind of see if that's gonna mix it up. They put Bradley Beal back in the starting lineup. It's just all over the place, man. You know what I mean? I think Kevin Durant is a great scorer. And I don't really want to say nothing bad about KD because KD's always gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that I don't want to say nothing too. It's. I don't really want to say anything bad about KD because I fuck with KD.
Say what you gotta say, man. Dude, say what you gotta say. Don't bite your tongue.
Yeah,
don't bite your tongue.
Don't bite my. There's nothing really bad to say about him. I just feel that the team around him is just they're not as good as advertised. You know, Bradley Beal is taking a step back. You know what I'm saying? I think D Book is an awesome scorer, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they really have a great identity out there. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from what KD came from, KD's always been, you know, just one-on-one, and they just, you know, just a great scorer. But you know, I don't think a really system is until he went to Golden State, and then that's when you've seen the best of him. You know, and D Book also, I mean, unsung hero up in the Olympics, being in a somewhat better, you know, around better players in a little bit of a better system. You know, here I don't think they have a great system. I think the coach has to be fired as well. You know what I'm saying? I think he also has to take credit. I know KD's talking about the players have to be the one that takes the most of the credit, but I think having a coach is very important now. You know what I mean? I think the coach has to take part of that blame. So I think there's just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot of it that it's just not working. It's just not working as a unit. That 3 as a unit. In winning basketball games. Offensively, they're okay. They're good, but I feel that they can have a better offensive system. To be honest with you. So that's just it for me. And maybe this KD just needs something a bit different in order to win. I don't want to see he needs to go to Golden State to win or he needs to go somewhere else to win. I was having a conversation with Noel yesterday, and he's talking about KD should go to the Clippers, or something like that. And I was just like, I don't think that would be something that would help him in his, because it's like you going just team to team to team. I was like, I think he has 2 options. Honestly, go back to OKC and finish your career there, And Phoenix, all their picks are gone, Big Mike. All their picks are gone.
Yeah.
So OKC has all the fucking picks in the league right now. You get what I'm saying? So OKC is an option, or you have to go back to Golden State, bro. It's like you can't be going to all these teams. You know, that's like too many damn teams for a great player like himself. There's too many teams, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that, bro.
Okay, so I agree with you on pretty much everything you said. There's no need to really, but I got some couple things to say. Kevin Durant. Oh yeah, yes.
Eddie, I'm with you, baby. So this is Big Mike right now. Go.
Yeah, that's fine. I want it to be all me. Thank you. Sit there and shut the hell up. Thank you. Kevin Durant. I mean, Jordan, this nigga's like Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he lay his hat is his home. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he going to we go from OKC to the easy move out there, go to State, in your Brooklyn, and if bro, now you going if this was LeBron James, do you know what the media would be doing right now, Jordan? Do you fucking know if LeBron James was what they record 28-33? If he was playing with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, huh? Do you know, dog? This would be prime time. This would be prime time. Oh, stop comparing them to the GOAT. It was a time when Kevin Durant went out to Golden State, and everybody, a lot of people said, "Oh, he's better than LeBron." And I was like, wow, really? Is that where people are going with this now? Well, damn, how come he ain't getting no criticism? You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody bashing Kevin Durant over the head about going from team to team to team. He's not going to team to team to team and being successful and putting this team over the top. He's just going to the teams. Now, Golden State, you could have put motherfucking Kawhi Leonard in that situation. They was just that loaded before. It was that loaded. You put Kawhi Leonard right there. If you're healthy, they're going to win it. You put LeBron right there. They're going to win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the team was just like that. That's neither here nor there, right? But you went there. That was easy. But Brooklyn, you didn't put them over the top. And you had Kyrie and James Harden with you. You went out to Phoenix. Y'all struggling. They didn't put them over the top. Did they make a conference finals with KD? I don't think so. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, where's all the hate at? Where is it at? That's not fair for LeBron to get this. He went to Miami. He made Miami. Miami ain't going to no motherfucking finals without LeBron. They ain't beating Rondo, KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. They're not beating them. That's a fact. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade are not taking them boys down. Hell, that was 3-2, and LeBron had to go Hercules 45, 15, and 10, and then close it out in Game 7. What are we talking about? You thought the Cleveland was going to do something? They was in the fucking lottery. They was losing so damn much. Kevin Love ain't took nobody nowhere. He was in Minnesota. They ain't go to the playoffs not fucking once. Kyrie didn't go to the playoffs not fucking once in Cleveland. When LeBron left, what happened? Took 5 years for them to see him in the fucking playoffs again in 2023. Got all them first round picks at the autumn lottery seasons. Now look at their team. Now they was able to build their team. They were fucking losing when LeBron James left. What happened when LeBron James left Miami? They was 15-28, D Wade and Bosh before the health. 15-28 together. 15-28. He goes places and you get one of them things. Or two. You feel what I'm saying? What's KD doing? I said before, KD just out there hooping, man. He just out there hooping. I don't think he in championship mindset. He just out here hooping. He like to brush it under the rug all the time. He don't care about legacy now. He only didn't care about legacy once niggas start frying his ass like ghetto chicken for going out to the fucking Warriors. And all of a sudden he didn't care about legacy because niggas was frying his motherfucking ass extra crispy. You feel what I'm saying? But I knew this wouldn't work. I knew it. I don't believe in Kevin Durant without the Warriors, and I have all of the info we do to say so. Devin Booker never went to the playoffs in Phoenix before Chris Paul got there.
You need a team.
I don't get. Listen, I tell you what. Like I say, there's a difference between superstar players and really good players. And people was trying to label Devin Booker a superstar. Period. When you're the guy, you were at the team all them years, and y'all not going to the playoffs at all. You're not a guy that can carry a team. Or you're really a franchise player, or you just look good scoring. I don't believe in him. Bradley Beal, come on, dog. I remember when him and John Wall did that interview.
Don't talk about John Wall. John Wall, my favorite player now. Hey.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, John Wall, baby.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and talk to me. We had to do all this shit.
Hey, John Wall, that boy, man. John Wall, that boy, bro. John Wall, that boy now.
He was a good highlight. He was a highlight. That's all he was. I remember him in the playoffs
all the time, though. He was up in the playoffs.
I remember when Bradley Beal and John Wall did that interview, and they said the Cleveland Cavaliers avoided them because they were scared.
Yeah. That would have been a good series. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Man, get your ass. Man, you want to sit your ass fuck home, nigga.
No, that would have been a great series.
Okay, great series, whatever you want to call it. Washington's going home. In 5 to 6 games, it's over.
No.
You know what? Listen. I get your fandom for John Wall.
I'm not. They matched up well against y'all. That was a good matchup. It's just what it was.
I get your fandom for John Wall. LeBron James has taken down much better teams, nigga.
Yeah,
alone.
That doesn't mean he can't have a hard time against a certain team.
You're going home. However hard you want to make it be for my team, whatever. You're going home after a hard series. Guess what? You're going to fuck home. Good riddance, nigga. You feel me? I don't believe in none of those 3 guys. None of them. So I knew this wouldn't work. I called it before it even got started. I said there was going to be a whole bunch of highlights, and they was going to have a fading away, shooting from 3, transition threes, maybe transition dunks and all of that. But who you going to stop? You ain't stopping nobody. So there's no worries at all. The big Nurkic, what he going to do for you? Nurkic is not a good big man for anybody. If you want to go win a championship, Nurkic is not going to be your starting big man. You're not. You can hang that shit up like a fucking coat in Jamaica in the summertime. Yeah, I know. You're not going to be going nowhere with Nurkic, bro. Hang it up. It's over. So those guys, I knew this wasn't going to work. This is not a shock to me. You know what I'm saying? And now they're talking about working the offseason trade for Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, for the next season. So I don't know where he'll end up next. To see, knowing Kevin Durant, he probably want to go somewhere that's ready-made for a championship. So he might just go back to OKC. Who knows? They on the brink. They the number 1 team. You know, he don't want to, he like it easy. He like it easy. Golden State. Oh, Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Oh, Phoenix. Hey, he might go to OKC. He might call Steph and them back. He might, who knows? You know what? He blocked that trade already. You know what I mean? So he might not.
There was a reason why. Did you watch the interview?
I didn't catch it. What did he say?
So, he just said that he didn't really want to go there because he said that they might have to give too much to get him.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the reasons. And then on the second thing, and then on the second thing is that he wanted to finish out what he started there and see, like, he didn't want to go just midway. He wanted to continue with the team because he's here and figure out and try to fix this. You know what I mean? Throughout the season, you don't just leave the guys. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a thing where he didn't want to play with Steph or Draymond. He specifically said that. He said that wasn't the case. And then if something happens in the offseason, then we can revisit it then.
So that's cool. Maybe he'll go back to Golden State. But you know what? I think that seems like a little tougher. It's a little tougher. He might pick OKC. You know what I mean? But, you know, OKC got a whole bunch of picks. They got I don't know how many. They got so many damn picks. You know what I'm saying? But OKC, if he was to go back to OKC, we talking about Sam Presti here, who I've been on this show before and said he's a great GM. He drafts very well, even though we know Shea wasn't drafted, but he knew what they needed to advance his motherfucking team. Feel me? Drafted Jalen Williams and all them young boys he drafted, bro. Well, he is using those draft picks very, very well. You feel me? And if I'm Phoenix and I want to get Kevin Durant, or if I'm OKC and Phoenix and we want to put Kevin Durant in a trade, if I'm Phoenix, baby, you're not just giving me no draft picks. I need bodies.
I know exactly who they should get.
Oh, well, I don't listen. I'm gonna tell you who I think they should get. The guy that I like on OKC, Jalen Williams. You're not telling me I'm about to get rid of Kevin Durant, and you're not about to give me Jalen fucking Williams. Who you gonna give me, Isaiah Joe? If you listen,
I know exactly who they should give up.
And on top of that, say something smart. I'm throwing Chet in there too. And if you don't want to give me both of them, then guess what? You ain't getting Kevin Durant then.
I think it's gonna be picks and Chet.
Man, listen, that ain't enough.
Because if you give up Chet and all them picks, like you still have the future for your team. You still have the Williams and SGA and Dort, correct? Hey. And Dort and Carson Wallace, the Ducks Kentucky guard, and then they're showing that they can win without Chet.
Yeah.
And I know Chet's young. I'm just trying to say what would make sense for Phoenix, because Phoenix gets an up and coming star player to pair with D Book. Unless they want to trade D Book. So that's what I would think would maybe make sense. Or you go back to Golden State. So,
listen, if I'm Phoenix, that's what you would do. If you, I don't know. If I'm Phoenix, I need Jalen Williams, and I need Chet, and I need picks.
That's a madness. I wouldn't do that.
Listen. I'm starting right there. And if you say no, okay, well, cool then. You can have Chet, or let me keep Chet. You keep the picks. I want Chet and Jalen Williams. You getting Kevin fucking Durant? He's not done. His game ain't physical. He still can give you 27. He don't have to have the ball. You know what I'm saying? He can get some money out there, hit open shots, one-on-one isolation times. Him and Shea. Kevin Durant ain't done hooping. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Phoenix. I'm trying to come up. I'm not about to just give you hell no. You out your damn mind.
They said that they're gonna help him find a contender. So
yeah,
a contender is who? Like
OKC.
Yeah,
OKC. He ain't going to Denver. You know what I mean? It's only gonna be a select couple places, bro. It's really gonna be OKC or Golden State. I mean,
I know that's right. Yeah, come to think of it, it's like,
it's only really a couple. I don't think he's going back to the East. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Even in the East, even in the East, we know Boston's not going to get him. Cleveland's not going to get him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, New York's not going to get him. You feel what I'm saying? I mean,
New York.
I mean, do they? I mean, that's cool. They don't have a bunch of picks. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have to give up. They're gonna want Hale Bridges, and you're gonna want Anunoby probably, or you know what I mean? Yeah, they're gonna want those two guys probably. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's defense on the perimeter. Two guys who can shoot the three, who is 3 and D and run the floor. And Mikal Bridges is an iron man. He don't miss no games. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's not going to New York. It's only gonna be to me OKC or Golden State or reunion. Well, it's a two-way reunion. It's a two-way reunion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why not go out with, if you're gonna leave again, you trying to, something that's ready made for him, that's what he want. OKC, baby. OKC. Ready made for you, baby. Ready made for you. You ain't gotta work hard at all. You know what I mean? Was we gonna do the Jordan's Web today or knock it out? You know what I'm saying?
We already did the Jordan's Web.
But that was last week. So you gonna do it every Friday or every Thursday?
Yeah. Because it doesn't. It's only a few games, not even like a couple games went by.
Cool. Now listen, we got a couple more things to talk about before we get up out of here. We're gonna get through this quickly, man. You feel me? So let's transition to the NFL real quick. Now, these past 2 years, bro, we have seen 2 rookie quarterbacks just tear shit up. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, we seen CJ Stroud. You feel me? Come out, have a fabulous rookie season. Then just this previous season, we see Jaden Daniels come in the league and have an even better season. Go to the NFC Championship game, light it up, all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Now we know it's only, for the quarterbacks that we know, which is Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, whatever the case may be. Those are the guys that we know. But this is the thing. Do you think this year we will see another breakout rookie QB? Like, is it going to be, one of those things like, man, this guy is, woo, like, are we going to look at them how we look at, CJ Stroud and Cam Ward? Talk to me.
I mean, listen, it just depends on what team they go to. I think, usually you might have a good. I don't think, like, if we talking about Cleveland's talking about thing might be gone. So if Shador or Cam Ward go to Cleveland, I don't feel that Cleveland they're gonna have, because where they're at, the AFC.
Yep.
You ain't getting out of that, baby. Good luck
Right.
there. And so it really just depends on where they go to. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they go to the Giants, like, what am I going to expect from one of them going to the Giants? If they go to the Raiders, like, what am I really going to expect from one of them going to the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what team they go to. I found that when Daniels went to Washington, the moves that they made in the offseason, they had great pieces around him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we didn't think that he would come out and get to the the championship game. I don't think that we thought that, but you can kind of see after they have those type of players around him. So it just depends on the team they're around. I don't think this is nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Usually you can have a decent season and still lose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because quarterbacks are gonna put up them numbers. But I don't think, like, the teams that are that low that have the chance to get a quarterback, I don't think they're good enough teams, bro.
Right.
To be honest with you. So
right.
I can't see them having a breakout year like that.
Okay.
In my opinion. Either or, just depend. It really depends on the team, though.
Yeah, I'm with you. The places that, like I said, the Browns, the Giants, the Raiders and shit like that, they just don't have enough for them to come out here and have a breakout season. You look at the Browns. The Browns right now, they're looking at Cedric Tillman, Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Moore. Nick Chubb will possibly be back at Jerome Ford. I mean, that's okay. You feel what I'm saying? That's I don't know if that's enough for breakout season. You know what I mean? And then when you look at the Raiders, you're looking at, God damn it, who was that? You're looking at Trey Tucker, Jacoby Myers, and the thing, but you got Brock Bowers, a boy from Georgia. You feel what I'm saying? That's the best receiving weapon from last year. You know what I mean? As a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was absolutely a freaking animal. And one thing we know was a quarterback safety valve could be a tight end. And Brock Bowers can line up at tight end or out there in the slot and play some receiver. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think that's enough for a breakout year. You feel what I'm saying? When you look at C.J. Stroud, you got Tank Dell. You know what I mean? You had, I think did he have Joe Mixon? You feel what I'm saying? You had Nico Collins, you know what I'm saying? Dalton Schultz and stuff like that. And then you talk about Jaden Daniels, you got a true number one in Terry McLaurin. You know what I mean? You got a De'Ami Brown. You got a Zach Ertz, who's not what he used to be, but working in the intermediate shit, he was always good for first downs and to keep the change moving. You feel me? The run game was cool with Brian Robinson and Austin Eckler. You know what I mean? So they had a lot more to work with. You feel what I'm saying? So I think they will have a good year. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's going to be to the point of where, like we looked at CJ Stroud and how we looked at, Jaden Daniels this year. And only because of the lack of weapons that they have on their team. You know what I mean? I think if you put them in a situation to where they had better weapons, yes, we would see a third consecutive year of one of these QBs having a breakout, just a standout year. But only because of the weapons that they lack, I say no. So that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, I'm with you. And it also depends, like, the conferences, the divisions that, like, if one of them go to Cleveland, like, that division, good luck, bro.
You're not doing them with Baltimore,
like,
and
Pittsburgh, and that's a different animal. That's a different animal. You know what I'm saying? Then you could be playing Buffalo. You're gonna be playing Kansas City and all those other teams because you usually play those teams. So yeah, it's not it's just not looking good.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's enough weaponry. You know what I mean? But listen, we got the draft. We don't know what they're gonna get in the draft. We shall see. We can revisit this if they go out there and make a splash in the draft and get somebody. Then we can revisit this. But until then, you know what I mean? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's why I think this question's a bit premature. I think
okay.
We just have to wait a few more months and see what's going on.
All right. All right. So listen, man, this upcoming season, dog. You feel me? We got quarterbacks in the league. Obviously we know Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champion. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead and wipe your face off, baby. You're going to have to hear this.
Talking about the NFL. NFL done, bro.
And the NFL is everlasting, baby. You understand me? But real quick, though, I just want to ask you real quick, you know what I mean? Which NFL quarterback has the most approved this upcoming season?
You can answer that.
I don't know. No, I want to know. Just want to know who you think has the most approved. You feel me? Damn. Can we? It's the last question, and we up out of here.
You answer it.
Are you gonna answer too?
Yeah, of course. We on a podcast, my nigga. Go answer the question.
Or do you want to wait till you want to revisit this question right before the season start? Would you feel more comfortable if we did that, Jordan? Let's wait till the season.
Who has the most approved? Who has the most approved?
Yeah.
Honestly, the most approved. If you ask me who has the most approved for next season, I think it's got to be Joe Burrow, man. I think it's got to be Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Because usually when you're in the prime of your career, you have this type of offensive weapons around you. Even though you have bad defenses, there's been teams that have bad defenses and still make it into the playoffs. He's supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Missing the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. He is though. Mm-hmm.
Playoffs. We talking about the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me? The playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
You can't miss the playoffs when you're the top dog. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so Joe Burrow, you had a great season, all for nothing. Not even getting a chance. So I mean, I would say him is my number one. Would be Joe Burrow.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I think like if I'm gonna go on for another player.
No, just one.
Oh no, but I like this conversation. Let me listen. Let's talk.
Now you want to talk.
Yeah, now I want to talk, man. Yeah,
now I want to talk. Listen, it's just one. I got Dalton. No, listen. Who has the most to prove?
I said Joe Burrow. But
okay, then that's where we're gonna leave.
Talk.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
I will mute your ass. You hear me?
Let me talk.
I will mute you, nigga.
Let me talk.
Go ahead, man.
I got Dalton as well, right? Because of what happened.
Who?
I mean, Sam Darnold.
Oh.
Sam Darnold. I got Sam Darnold as well. Yes, because of that whole thing that happened. They don't believe in him. We don't believe in him. A lot of people, they don't believe in him. So I think he has a lot to prove this next upcoming season. Wherever he goes, whether he stays in Minnesota or whether he goes to another team, he has a lot to prove. Tell me I'm wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Then what? Tell me I'm wrong.
In the show.
Yeah. Then the third is gonna be the reigning MVP. It's the reigning MVP.
Josh Allen?
Yeah. The reigning MVP. Yeah, and that's it. He's the reigning MVP. And now you're in those circles. So now you're gonna have a lot to prove now. You know what I'm saying? Now you have a lot to prove. And then the next would be Lamar Jackson. Like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, they're up there to prove because they have to get it done, right? So they're going to be up there because of their stature, you know. So they have a lot to prove. But number one is Joe Burrow. Number one is Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay. So number one is Joe Burrow for you. It's absolutely not Joe Burrow for me. No. You know what I mean? You just said, oh, there's teams that make the playoffs. Man, this defense was fucking terrible. You understand me? This defense this year was absolutely terrible, and he was hurt last year. You feel what I'm saying? He got hurt last year. You feel what I mean? This defense was absolutely terrible. Joe Burrow went 8 consecutive games with 250 plus yards and 3 touchdowns. Only 4 other quarterbacks have done it in the history of the game. Those quarterbacks had defenses to help them as well. People were walking down the field and doing what they want to do against the goddamn Bengals. Might I add, Russell Wilson was it? We know damn well he ain't no 400-yard thrower. First of all, Pittsburgh is not even a 400-yard or a 500-yard team. Russell Wilson went out there with 257 yards in the first half and ended the game with 414 yards and multiple touchdown passes against that fucking defense. No matter just that defense, bro, that defense was so atrocious. So I'm not putting Joe Burrow at the number one spot for that reason right there. I knew you was going to go there though because you have this disdain for Joe Burrow. You feel what I'm saying? I don't understand how you could have Lamar Jackson at number 5 when Lamar Jackson is no, you said Burrow. 4. Yeah, he had Burrow, Darnold, Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson. My fault. So Lamar Jackson at 4. When Lamar Jackson is a 2-time MVP, he has had great teams and great defenses. And when he get into he doesn't duplicate his regular season in the playoffs at all whatsoever. It's always turn the ball over to the other team. Last year, that defense was spectacular. Ain't even got to worry about that. Last year, y'all was explosive. Y'all went out to the Bay on Christmas Day, and they built it and ran through the Bay, ran through the 49ers, made them look like a little league football team. And when it got to the playoffs, you put up 10 points against the Chiefs, my nigga, and you was at home and had home field advantage. You feel what I'm saying? You threw the ball in the triple coverage. That defense held the Chiefs to 17 points and 0 points in the second half. You still only put up 10 points. And you come this year, you got a Derrick Henry. You got 2 generational niggas in the backfield, and you got weapons. Like, what are we talking about? How does he not at the top of the list when he got all this help? And Josh Allen, nigga, he just won the MVP. He ain't got no goddamn generational talent on his his backfield. He ain't got all of that. He ain't got more weapons than y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand it. I don't understand. Sam Darnold just got here, bro. He was in fucking New York Jets for his majority of his career with that sorry ass organization, and then he backed up Brock Purdy last year. You know what I'm saying? And now he got a year to do with the Minnesota Vikings. He played well at the last 2 games of the season. Yeah, he fucked that up. He fucked that up. He did. Absolutely. I think they should have won that game and end up winning the division. You feel what I'm saying? But after 1 year of being a starter, there's no way he could be number 2. Absolutely not. That's just my opinion. I go Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, according to your list. Your list.
No, you don't do your list.
No. I got Lamar first. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got Lamar first, and you could say Josh Allen second. Now he's an MVP. You know what I mean? They are going to get better. I'm pretty sure they're going to draft some players, whatever the case may be. But Josh Allen is always talked about as this prime time quarterback. You feel what I'm saying? And he didn't get it done, so he has to get it, because those are the 2 guys that they talk about the most. Aside from Pat Mahomes, those are the 2 guys that they talk about the most. And they also, but I got Joe Burrow. I got Joe Burrow right after them, and then I got Darnold after that, bro. If I'm looking at this list right here, but for me, it's Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and it's Joe Burrow. But I asked who's the most approved, and I got Lamar Jackson at the top of that list, because he keeps having squads, nigga, and folds in the playoffs. He hasn't had an MVP performance. He hasn't uplifted his team. He has not. Turning the ball over in the playoffs is not going to get it done. It's not. So that's where I got it at. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why I don't, you see, I think it's so easy when we're talking about, who the most approved. You're just going to go to the best player that hasn't won, or the best player that is all about MVP or whatever the case may be. Yes, you can do that. But if I'm trying to analyze something, right? And we always everyone has, people do not, two MVPs or more. People have Joe Burrow as a better quarterback. It's simple. People have Joe Burrow as a better quarterback because he went to the finals and the
final. Okay? No, they him the better.
Whether or not you want to say he's a better quarterback because he can throw the ball, whatever it is it is. People say he's a better quarterback. It's just that, people say he's a better quarterback. Mm-hmm. So if he is the better quarterback, for me, it doesn't make sense why he doesn't have anything to prove the next season, because in this last season, right?
I never say he had anything.
I think he has the most to prove, because even though you had a bad defense, I was never one to say, I'm not talking about the times of his team having bad defense. The times that they lost games was because of Joe Burrow.
No, it's not.
Joe Burrow, yes, I'm telling you why. So listen, if you turn over the football, right, at a specific time, he did it in multiple games when the game was on the line. If this was Lamar Jackson, you would have brought this up. Wallah, you would have brought this up. If now it's Joe Burrow and his team is in a position to win a game, okay, even when they had one of the last games of the season when they had to win the game, bro, his defense made stop after stop after stop, and he was not converting a touchdown after a touchdown. He was not doing it. Then during the season, fumbles the ball during the last play of the drive. Interception, last play of the drive. Interception, last play of the drive. And now we're talking about, it's not his fault. Yeah, his team put you in a position to win the game, and you didn't do it. You turn over the football. And in those reasons alone, that he literally, if he did not do that, they would be in the playoffs with the bad defense.
Okay.
With the bad defense.
Okay, so cool. That's cool. So basically, I'm going to say what I said before. Joe Burrow has to go out here and beat Jesus in order for his team to advance. He cannot turn the ball over, not one time. Other teams can turn the ball over and have a bad game, just like the Ravens have not had good game, whether last year or this year, but that defense will get them the ball back and have multiple opportunities. And with Joe Burrow and his team, he does not get that, bro. So he has to go out there. Listen, he had to go out there, not majority of the time, 99% of the time, it's not 99, actually. It's not majority, whether it's 99, 80, 70, it's more than 50% of the time. His defense is not allowing him to have any mistake. Lamar Jackson has had defenses. He in the playoffs, he continues to fold. Lamar Jackson is the 2-time MVP. Lamar Jackson is the one you come out here talking about with all of these stats. He's going to have the highest passer rating. He's going to be the first to do this, going to be the first to do that, blah, 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 all of that. And everybody comes to Lamar Jackson's defense every single time as well. And he's had much better teams than Joe Burrow. So that's why I got him number one. And then 2-time MVP. Is he going to show up in the postseason? Is he going to put an MVP performance together in the postseason like he do in the regular season? When are we gonna see that? When?
Yeah, I don't know. You see, even in that, I had my reasoning. Whether you say whatever, that's your reason. That's your reason. That's my reason. But I don't want to continue to go back and forth on. Because I really believe that if we're just being a thing of the game and we're watching the game, Lamar Jackson definitely made strides in that last game against Sting, because when his team needed him to come down and go from his 7 all the way to get a touchdown, what people said that is that he can't go and throw the ball downfield and get a touchdown when the team needed him the most, and he did that. I mean, and to me, that's why I remember when we came on, like, I was mad that we lost. Don't get me wrong, but I was also happy because I seen strides in his development in his game, and he definitely did that. He without his wide receiver 1 and without his wide receiver 2. I mean, and yes, in that last drive, and it's like people want to make it seem like he had a great second half of that game. The amount of times I have the stat there. I wish I can put it in there. The stat there of what some of these quarterbacks did in winning games, bro. And you know who's at the top of not getting touchdowns, having 2 turnovers in games, and they still winning? Was Tom Brady. Like the amount of there was like 10 games, bro. It was ridiculous in the playoffs. So it's like that's going. It happens, but he's shown that he can do that, and that's what's most important for me for Lamar. I just wanted to get it out of the way. But this Joe Burrow thing, I don't know why people make it seem like if you have an opportunity to win the game, he had 3 to 4 games, 5 games, where it was solely him. Whether the defense made the stop, and it was on him to go down there and make a play, and he didn't do it.
So who was on who? Okay, go ahead, finish up.
And he didn't do it. And if the thing is, if he goes again next year and doesn't make the playoffs, are we just always going to be like defense this the whole time?
You got to go off what you see.
I mean, there was teams at Kansas City that had horrible defense, and what's his name still made it to the playoffs.
Bro, the Kansas City defense has never been horrible.
Yes. They had bad defense. We can have this conversation tomorrow. We can get on this bitch tomorrow, my nigga. We can get on this bitch tomorrow, and we can just have a conversation about.
We can have it now. We here now for what? Because
I need to go and get my research on, and then we can have the debate.
You and your feelings, baby. Your feelings, baby. Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP, 2-time. He folds in the playoffs. He couldn't even get his team to the Super Bowl yet. Can't even do that yet.
Is yours Super Bowl or is yours MVP?
Listen.
Or is it MVPs? Which one's more impressive?
Listen.
Appearances?
Listen.
Or MVPs?
What you tell me? I think Super Bowl appearance is more because the Super Bowl appearance you got to perform in the playoffs.
Okay, so then why are we not put? That means you're elevating Joe Burrow, but then when Joe Burrow doesn't make the playoffs, you just have the excuse of no defense. But when he makes bad decisions in crucial moments of the game, you don't have nothing to say about it.
So what the fuck you got to say about Lamar Jackson? Fucked up. This shit is in the playoffs.
Okay, so I have the question. Yeah, exactly. So hold on. When was his fumble in his thing? Was it not in the second quarter?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me finish. When was Joe Burrow's mistake? You know what Joe Burrow's mistake was? In the last play of the games.
Hey, listen, and guess what? Yo got fucked up and they couldn't recover from it. If he don't have that fumble, you win the game.
We did recover from it.
No, you didn't. You lost.
We did recover from it. No, we did recover from it. We did recover from it.
You lost.
We drove down the field. We scored a touchdown to tie the game. And then he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do.
Listen, you know what? That also in that game, Lamar Jackson threw an interception. You know why that interception don't matter? Because they didn't get points off of it. They got a touchdown off the fumble that Lamar Jackson created.
Yeah. And then we came down and tied the ball game.
Well, no, you didn't. You lost. Without that fumble, it don't come down to that.
I mean, but there's gonna be moments in the game. But what matters is because if he went down there and scored that touchdown and got the 2 and then we won, you'd be like, you know what? No, but he did do that.
Listen, but he didn't. You lost.
He did it.
I tell you what, you said right? Okay,
but this is the problem with you, though. You don't even know. This is the problem with you, though.
You just said
this is why I know you're not really going and talking about how he actually did. The thing is, you are not actually going to be like, you know what? I'm gonna analyze this properly. Like
I already did that when it happened.
You are, and you're like, you know what? Lamar Jackson, 100%. He fucking did his thing in the second half, and he definitely did put his team back in position to win the football game. But you're not gonna do that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Lamar and be like, no, he's this, he didn't do this, he's trash, he's this. We know this is what you're gonna do. You're not gonna analyze it properly. You're not gonna analyze it properly because you don't fuck with him.
Okay, so listen, you tell me I don't fuck with Lamar because I give you the proper criticism of him. But if I was to come out here and overlook the shit, what you want me to do is overlook it. You got points. They got points off of that. If you don't get points, you win the fucking game. Or they don't get points, you win the fucking game. You win the game. Ain't nobody trying to shit on Lamar. We just giving you the facts, and you don't fucking like it. We do this shit. I'm done with it. I'm done.
But my thing is, what is it that you don't want to say about Joe Burrow, though? Joe Burrow has brought his team to a final. No, hold on. Joe Burrow has brought his team to a final. That's more important to you. That's more impressive to you. Joe Burrow is better quarterback.
Jordan.
Joe Burrow is better, right? Is he not? Yes or no?
If Lamar Jackson had that fucking defense, how do you blame him for not making the playoffs?
We had the worst. We had the second worst defense through 10 weeks.
Bro,
and
listen to
me. No, hold on. This is a fact.
But you had a generation.
But now it's but.
You can do all that all you want.
He's a generation wide receiver. He's a generation wide receiver. Does he not, though? The thing is, you're saying he has a generation thing. He has a generation wide out. Then he has a number 1 wide out as a second fucking wide out.
You had a number 1. You had a number 1 guy in Mark Andrews. You had a number 1 guy in Zay Flowers. You said you got weapons everywhere.
Zay Flowers is not a number 1 guy. Are you serious?
Listen, Jordan, listen. You said y'all got weapons. You ain't worried about nothing.
We do have weapons.
Okay, and he didn't get weapons. He didn't get it.
But the thing is, you just made a point. But Joe Burrow has the same thing. Joe Burrow has the same thing.
No, his defense is nowhere near like y'all's.
You're not listening. You're not listening. Our defense was next to worse to his.
You want to talk about Bengals? Listen, you want to talk about?
You're sliding that away.
No, you want to Jordan. Y'all had the number. At least y'all can take something. At least, no, I'm about to speak facts like I've been doing. Y'all had the number 1 rush defense all year long. They don't have nothing dominant on their fucking.
They had one of the best pass rushers in the entire NFL.
That's one man. That's one man. He can't change the whole complexion of the game.
Even though we had a good rush defense, our team was still total second worst defense in the league through 10 weeks.
But you have
but you don't want to make that. We played the Bengals, right? We played the Bengals twice. Both of those games 30-something points against.
you have a dominant part on your team, which is you have a dominant offense and you have a dominant rush defense. The Bengals have nothing dominant on the defensive side of the foot. We ain't gonna get nowhere with this. Listen,
yeah, we ain't. It's whether we were the second worst defense. It was literally what it was. And then you're glossing over it like it's nothing.
What was the Bengals? Here. What was the Bengals?
The defense was trash too, and we were second worst. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you're trying to sit there and say after 10 weeks we were the second worst defense in the entire league, and then you're going to sit there and say, "Oh, it doesn't matter." No, because Lamar Jackson made the necessary plays to win ball games.
What was y'all?
And Derrick Henry.
Thank you. What was y'all?
And what was what's his name? Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Listen. I gotta throw it to him. I can hand it to this guy. I can hand it to him. You see what I'm saying?
So now, every single time, every time.
Listen. He made me forget what I'm about to say. Maybe forget what I'm about to say, man. Fuck. Maybe forget what I'm about to say, bro.
I love it. This was good. I like this. Back to regular scheduling. I love it.
At the end of the day, all of you niggas got to get on Jalen Hurts level. Fuck what you talking about. You feel me? Yeah, the Super Bowl champs is here. What? Jalen Hurts? What? What about the Super Bowl MVP, nigga? What about him?
Yeah. So what? Is he better than all them now?
Two Super Bowls here. Give me Jalen Hurts any day. Give me Jalen Hurts any day.
Or is he better than them? Is he better than them?
Give me yes. Yes.
If
he's
Jalen
better than Lamar, he's better than Joe Burrow. Yes, I said it, nigga.
Okay, no,
exactly. Get a fucking championship. Raise your hand when you talk to me. Raise your hand when you talk to me. What the hell is wrong with
so Eli Manning's better than who?
Who?
So Eli Manning's better than who?
Better? You tell me.
You tell me. Name amazing quarterback.
He's not better than like a Tom Brady. He's not better than those guys. No.
That's because Tom Brady has multiple rings.
Say what?
That's because he has multiple rings. Who is he better than? Is he better than Donovan McNabb?
Tom Brady has done it with high talent.
I'm not talking about Tom Brady. Is he better than Donovan McNabb? Yes, answer the question.
I'll take Donovan McNabb, especially if you're gonna put me on that. This is the thing. Eli Manning, bro, was carried by that fucking defense. They was in Tom Brady's mouth the whole time.
That's what's gonna happen in some games, right? That's what's gonna happen.
So it wasn't Eli Manning carrying them to the and doing like great shit to get to the fucking Super Bowl, bro. He wasn't just
Manning, who was the Super Bowl MVP?
Probably him. Probably, okay. I think it's probably him. Probably was him. And what are you saying? What are you saying?
He made it. Whether or not you're talking about his defense, he was the leader of that team to get them to that place, and then won.
No, he was not the leader. The defense was the leader.
And won Super Bowl MVPs. Okay, because we can also talk about the Philadelphia's defense was the fucking MVP, right? Let's not talk about that because
Jalen Hurts had the most rushing yards in Super Bowl history. He had the most rushing yards in Super Bowl. No. Jalen Hurts, much rushing yards in Super Bowl. Oh, I'm waiting till you get done. Jalen Hurts.
Because you can easily say that the MVP of the Super Bowl was the defensive side of the football. He
don't want to hear this. He don't want to hear this, but guess what? Just the way that defense was playing well, we was getting led by Jalen Hurts, playing well on the offensive side of the football. Eli Manning is not on Jalen Hurts level. I've already told you this. He's not on Jalen Hurts level.
Yes, Super Bowls, baby. So he can say he's better than Jalen Hurts. He can say he's better than Jalen Hurts.
No, you cannot. Let me ask you a question. What's your eye test tell you?
Exactly. My eye test tells me that Jalen Hurts is not better than Joe Burrow. My eye test tells me Jalen Hurts is not better than Josh Allen. My eye test tells me Jalen Hurts is not better than Lamar Jackson.
I know this. I got a quarterback that can get it. I got a quarterback that can get it done in a multitude of ways, unlike Joe guy.
And that's conference. I love it too, bro.
What? Hey, listen, in that weak ass conference, but we ran through the whole AFC North, nigga. We ran through No. Let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it. In that weak ass conference, but we ran through the AFC North. We ran through your Ravens in M&T Bank Stadium. We ran through the Browns.
Y'all to play Washington. That weak ass Rams team. And
Let me talk. I'm waiting till you done. Let me talk. You ready to let me talk? You ready? Okay, Jalen Hurts, the Philadelphia Eagles. You said in that week NFC, my nigga, cool. We ran through your division, the AFC North, with your Ravens in your building, nigga. 24-19, shitted on you niggas. Ran through the Bengals, who was the top 10 offense at that time. Ran through the Browns and ran through the Steelers, which we was the start of their downfall, their 4-game losing streak. Beat the motherfucking Chiefs in the Super Bowl, nigga. Beat all you niggas. Beat all you niggas, man, and beat the fucking Chiefs, the top dogs. And Jalen Hurts is 14-1 against the AFC since becoming a starter. Fuck is you? Oh, I'm sorry. Was 14-1 against the AFC. Fuck is you talking about? Against what? It don't matter.
Now that weak ass. Now I'm gonna go back to that weak ass Washington.
It don't. Rams, oh, wait a minute. So now Washington is weak. You was just talking about them last year, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You was talking good about them.
And I never was not even one time did I say.
You are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Listen, man. You hypocritical.
You know what? Did I say Washington was going to beat Philadelphia? Those words never came out of my mouth.
Jordan,
I was like, Philadelphia's going to the Super Bowl. That's what I said. I said Philadelphia's going to the Super Bowl. Not once was I like, oh, this is going to be a tough game for Philly. Oh, it's going to be that. Never.
Who did you pick? Who did you pick to beat us in the season?
I thought that they were going to win the division. That's fine.
Exactly. It don't matter. So the Washington Commanders just said, what you telling me? What you telling me?
What I'm saying is they're nowhere near y'all.
All the Washington Commanders trash. It don't matter what the division is. We just showed you we can beat niggas in any division.
They're not that great in that division.
14-1 against the AFC, my nigga.
Okay,
it don't matter the division, boy. It don't matter. He been there longer. He got 2 years on Jalen Hurts. That's why the record is probably be better. But Jalen Hurts is 14-1 against the AFC, nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Shut your ass.
Anyway, as I was saying, Eli Manning, I want you to just make sure it's the same logic for everything, man.
No. Eli Manning, you can tell with your eye test he's not better, bro. He got carried by the fucking defense. He wasn't making no plays like Jalen Hurts. He wasn't using his legs like Jalen Hurts. Huh?
Making plays?
Like Jalen Hurts?
That's not his style of play.
Bro, listen. Is he efficient? Is he as efficient as Jalen Hurts? Is he efficient as Jalen Hurts?
Tomorrow, let's get on Eli Manning playoff highlight Super Bowl run.
You can have it all you want to. Is he efficient? I know who the most efficient quarterback is in Super Bowl history. I know who the most efficient quarterback is in Super Bowl history. Eli Manning. Is his name on that list? Is he leading anything in Super Bowl history? Is he? Fuck no. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass. He ain't leading shit. Most
Super Bowl. And he beat the greatest quarterback of all time with the greatest coach of all time. Talk to me.
How many Lamar got? How many Lamar got?
And he better than Jalen Hurts.
Fuck out of here. Moving on.
He's still better than Jalen Hurts.
Show for the day. We're going to get out of here and stop talking about niggas that ain't a fucking champion in this NFL league. You understand me? I want to talk about niggas that put on MVP performances in the playoff. Why would I be mad? We got a ring, baby. How you, Jordan? You can never flip this on me and I'm a Super Bowl champion, baby. I'm a Super Bowl champion. You wishing for this. Yeah, you gonna respect it. You ain't got a choice. Your guy can't even get a seat in the fucking Super Bowl. So listen. Yeah, I know I got it. I got it. You damn right. I got the Super Bowl ring and the Super Bowl MVP.
And names popping out, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the veins are coming out.
Wait a minute. Make sure you send me that Jalen Hurts MVP Super Bowl jersey. I need that before the season start. Listen, that's our show for the day, and we gone.
Let's go. I love it, man.